the Angels were one of 3 teams in the American League West to make the MLB postseason in 2024. One of the surprise teams that did not, there's only 3 wild cards, the Seattle Mariners. Last year they finished 73-89 despite having a pretty damn talented team. Let's be honest, a more talented team than we had in 2024, as we have already split this series, losing the first and winning the second, as we look to pick up our third series victory this season. We swept the White Sox, got swept by the Orioles, and took 2 out of 3 from Cleveland as we face their number 3 pitcher in Logan Gilbert. 2.63 ERA, 1.39 whip. So far, still very early in the season. They are at 500. We are 1 game ahead of them. Nick Madrigal, one of the free agents we picked up, not for much money either, batting .412. It's mad early. And he's going to foul off a splitter to the ball man, because he's got a hell of a beard. One thicker than mine, I got to admit. Carlos Becerra of the A's throws a complete game shutout. The A's are much improved this season. Also, though, it's really mostly from their first draft pick, Madrigal. On the other hand, he'll hit this in the left field, and he will give us the second. There was a run on first of the ball game. Again, we are looking for Madrigal to kind of spell Rengifo, maybe play some third, maybe play some short. Just wanted to add another bat in the lineup occasionally that can just get on base. I'm not asking for home runs. Unfortunately, Mike Trout will ground into a double play, and he will advance to third. Unsure if we will get that first run of the game, though, as Nolan Shaner will step up to the plate. He's already gotten a home run this season, batting .317, 4 ribbies, as we are maybe 12 games into the season. Curveball, gonna hit it high, but let's be honest, not very far. J.P. Crawford gonna make the catch, as the Mariners did add to their middle infield group themselves. You'll probably see that play later on. Ground ball to third, Levon Soto overthrows Zach Neto. Madrigal. I keep confusing Madrigal and Neto. They look similar, I'm sorry. And he will be charged with an error, rightfully so. Madrigal 8 of 18 so far, as we are up 2-1. I will admit, I was kind of playing with the cameras a little bit. And he bloops this one into center field, but J.P. Crawford able to hold it down, as Madrigal has a 9-game hitting streak dating back to last season as a member. Who did he play for last year? The Cubs. Duh, I knew that. Where last year he had only 226, played 12 games, and I'm sure he's hoping to redeem himself. We signed him to a 2-year deal for $8 million. That is $8 million across 2 seasons. As unfortunately he's going to strike out slider, curveball, another slider way out there, and another one. Just says, why not? If you're going to keep swinging at it, and then come back, pepper him with the fastball for good seasoning. Madrigal is known to be a high contact guy. He is a phenomenal fielder. Could very well be in the running for Gold Glove. If he plays enough innings, that would take probably an injury. Let's be honest. Plays second, plays third. As you can see, slaps one up the middle, hence why he is batting number 2. He probably should be either batting number 1 or number 7 or number 8, somewhere where we can get a guy on, and if one of the guys at the bottom of the lineup sees enough pitches, they can move him over and throw into second. And unfortunately, Madrigal is not the fastest at all, as the big dumper ends up using that rumper to throw him out. And I mean that in the sense that, dude, you threw the ball Houdini through Trout. Listen, Trout might seem like some kind of magic deity, but that's just nuts. And unfortunately, we are walked off a 2-run homer by Luis Urias in individual day from the Red Sox in order to bolster that infield. Now we take on the National League East champion Philadelphia Phillies, who I am still baffled how this team is even as good as they are, but I really can't say much. Mike Trout batting .370, 6 homers and 16 RBIs to 46 ABs. He is really trying to continue what he did last year, winning the Triple Crown of the MVP, hopefully powering us to yet another postseason appearance. Another guy who helped with that, Patrick Sandoval, who started off last year with an ERA of around 10, got it down to just about 4, playing pretty well in the second half of the season. Luis Rengifo is going to lead this one off. And we are already down 3-0. This is not a good look, as it probably should have won that. Yeah, this is all player lock, so it is what it is. Fly ball into left field as Schwarber throw it back in. The runner will score from first. Did they? They did not. They did not. I could have sworn there was somebody on first. I am blind. Trout ground ball to third. Rengifo will have to retreat, and Trout is easily out by, hell, half the base path, to be honest with you. Very strong arm there from Alec Bohm. Taylor Ward ground ball to first. And Harper's going to step on the bag. I constantly forget that Bryce Harper plays first now. It seems so strange. Nonetheless, Rengifo does hit better against lefties, hence why he is in the lineup as opposed to Madrigal. Madrigal will be playing a lot more against righties. We'll give Rengifo his shots, don't get me wrong. Like, he still is the starter most of the time, and he's going to ground this one into shortstop. Turner can't get it back to first in time. Run will score. It is 4-3 here in the bottom of the fifth. Mike Trout 1 for 2, and he's going to smack one deep to left field. Schwarber looking up, and damn it, he caught it. First off, what is he doing out there? Earlier when I said I don't understand how this team is as good as it is, I understand that they can hit for power. As you can see, we are down by 8 here in the 8th. My thing is, they have like 5 DHers playing in the field, and it makes no sense to me. Also, it makes a whole lot of sense why they don't care about that. 20 hits and 14 runs. As Mike Trout, don't be too stressed, okay? We're still a bit of a work in progress. If you think we made the postseason as a fluke, you might be right, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes teams are more luck into a postseason run. And I really do feel like that hurt our draft choices. Not that I'm regretting any of them, because I know it's going to take a while for someone to show up at the major league level, as Rengifo gets a base hit into center field. Mike Trout looking to advance Rengifo. It is a ground ball chopper to first. Harper back to Turner. Turner back to Harper. Oh, sorry, that is Kitana covering first base. As Rengifo gets a hold of one, hits it deep to left field at the track, at the wall. It is into the glove. Damn, I thought it was in the bullpen. Yeah, salute to you, man. You made a hell of a play. Adele at first, Rengifo slapper into left field, and Adele will be safe at first. I know it, second. It might seem weird to have Adele at the top of the lineup, but I love the speed that he brings to the table. Believe me, circle change right down the middle. That is the end of Quintana's day, and now they go to yet another starter because the MLB The Show logic makes no sense. Taijuan Walker, whatever. It is what it is. Rengifo looking like he wanted to steal. Throw back to first, and Realmuto gets him out of here. Looks like a pitch out, honestly. Listen, I was under the impression that Adele wanted to steal, so I went also, and hell, he'd be more likely safe than I would. Unfortunately, as Rengifo and Adele seem to be safe, even though chopper into the infield. Trout is at the plate. Ward is on deck. Full count offering in. Oh, Mike Trout swings and misses at a splitter. I'm assuming he was looking for something significantly harder thrown than that, as he got way out in front of it. Not like him. His timing is impeccable. He's not a 4-time MVP for no reason. But, occasionally even the best ones will swing in with early at something, especially a off-speed pitch. Taylor Ward, the 31-year-old veteran, hits lefties just that much better than righties. Had a pretty good season last year. We're hoping he can at least duplicate that. If not, hit even better. Fly ball to right field, and damn, that one hung up just a little bit too long, and he will be out. He has spent his entire career here in LA. About 9 years now. I'm not thinking he'll retire. You never know. He's still got some ball game in him, and unfortunately, he's going to strike out. He is pretty versatile. Playing both corner infield and corner outfield, as well as center. Listen, he's a nice guy to have around, and I hope that we see plenty more of him. See if he can get better, even at the age of 31. Ground ball to Rengifo over to the plate, and the runner at third. I don't know what you were thinking. Dude, Rengifo was right there. It's not like it dropped down a bunt. Take a look at that again. What were you thinking, Bryson Stott? Doesn't matter, because you clearly were not. Rengifo 2 for 4 as we are up by 3, and it is a fly ball in the right field. Oh, it's going to clang up against the wall. Wow, he hit that a lot harder than I thought he did. Sliding in the second. He's safe. He is surprisingly safe. Rengifo, third double of the season. Why are you sliding in their feet first? And on the fielder's side of the bag, are we already starting to walk Mike Trout? What is going on here? It's 29,374. Fans are not happy. I am, though. Well, hell, we're the Angels. All right, Ward, 1 for 4. Ground ball up the middle. Turner has to go to his left foot. Fires over the first and ooh, just in time as that ends the 8th inning. We end up picking up the victory 4-1, going to 8 and 6. Nolan Shaniel, the player of the game, 2 for 3 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Warner Blakely is going to be injured, and we'll take a quick look at scouting. As honestly, I don't really have much to do. We need to be discovering guys, same guys you might have seen in the last episode. Check out the rest of the playlist. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.